Hello, this is Omar. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to subtract mixed numbers. For the first question, we have 7 and 3/4 minus 3 and 1/2. So the first thing we want to do is 7 minus 3, which will equal 4. And then we want to take the 3/4 and 1/2 and put it to the bottom. And then we look for the common denominator, which is 4, because 2 can go into 4. So 4 is our common denominator. So 4 divided by 4 equals 1, times 3 will give you 3. 4 divided by 2 will give you 2, times 1 will give you 2. Therefore, we do 3 minus 2, which will give you 1, and we leave the common denominator the same. So you'll have 1/4, and then we bring the 4 and put it right beside it. For the second question, we have 5 and 1/3 minus 3 and 1/2. So the first thing we want to do is 5 minus 3, which will give you 2. And then we take 1/3 and 1/2 and put it to the bottom. Minus 1/2. So since we don't have our common denominator here, we look at the next multiple of 3, which is 6. And yes, 3 can go into 6 and 2 can go into 6. So therefore, we have 6 as our common denominator. So 6 divided by 3 will give you 2, times 1 will give you 2. And then 6 divided by 2 will give you 3, times 1 will give you 3. And therefore, 2 minus 3 will give you -1 over 6. And since we have a negative fraction, for this question, I'd recommend making it an improper fraction unless you want to go to the negative numbers. And that's what you don't want to do. So 5 times 3 will give you 15, plus 1 will give you 16. Then you want to keep the bottom the same. And then 3 times 2 will give you 6, plus 1 will give you 7. 7 over 2. So first thing we want to do is find our common denominator. So 3 cannot be our common denominator, so we look at the next multiple of 3, which is 6, and yes, 3 can go into 6 and 2 can go into 6. We use 6 divided by 3, which will give you 2, and then 2 times 16 will give you 32. And 6 divided by 2 will give you 3, and 3 times 7 will give you 21. So 32 minus 21 will give you 11, and you want to leave the common denominator the same. So our final answer will be 11 over 6.
I'll show you another trick as well. If you're good with integers, if 3 and 1/2 minus 1 and 5/6, what you could do, you go 3 minus 1 is 2, and then you take the 1/2 minus 5/6. The common denominator here is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. And then your minus 6 divided by 6 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. And you get 3 minus 5, which is -2 over 6. If you reduce this, is -1/3. Now, you know what you could do? Because this is a negative fraction, you go take this 2 and then you minus the 1/3. And that, if you do common denominator, this is over 1. So 3 is the common denominator. 3 divided by 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. And then your minus 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. And that will give you 5/3 as your final answer. So I showed him this is another way of doing it.
I would recommend this method if you like integers. So please tell me which method did you like most? The last one or this one? Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share with family and friends. And I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.